Do I look too pregnant for this? Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Ross. It's been a minute since I've been on YouTube. I think it's been like 3 or 4 years since I've last posted. So today I have something special for y'all. I have a 2024 handbag collection video for you. It is quite different, drastically different from my first and last handbag my handbag collection. So I feel like it might be enjoyable this time just because it's not all Louis Vuitton. Yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So the first bag we'll go with is my Celine box bag. I still have this one from 4 years ago. This was my first luxury handbag aside from Louis Vuitton. And it's still such a great bag. I mean, it's so spacious. This is the strap. You can wear this crossbody or shoulder, and it's fantastic. And it's box leather, so it's very hard wearing. I mean, I've had this for 4 years, used it a lot, and it just has only one scratch on it that you could probably buff out. Love this bag. Will never get rid of this bag. And if I'm being completely honest, I think this is the only bag that has made it with me the past 4 years that I haven't gotten rid of or sold. Let's go with Chanel next. So the first Chanel bag I want to show you is my Chanel wallet on chain. It's in the classic black caviar leather with gold hardware because we all know I'm a gold hardware type of gal. Isaac got this for me back in 2021. I think it was just like out of the blue, a surprise. We went shopping and then he saw this in this color combination and leather combination in the glass display, and it was love at first sight for him. He was like, that's it, that's the bag that I'm gonna get for you today. And I was like, oh, you're gonna get me a bag? Okay. I mean, who's the girl to say no, right, when her husband is offering a bag for no reason at all? So he got me this bag. I actually really like it. It packs a punch for me and my essentials, especially if I'm going out to like an event, so like weddings or parties or anything. I'll wear this casually, and I'll wear this to, like I said, events. But I love it so much. It's become one of my most used handbags, surprisingly. All right, next handbag is my Chanel mini rectangular with the Camellia Crush. The Camellia Crush? Is that what it's called? I think it was a part of the cruise collection last year. I got this back in March or April. Gold hardware. I mean, it's like a classic mini, so there's not really much to say about this bag. I will say though that I do prefer this adjuster over the Pearl Crush adjuster, just because the Pearl Crush one, it like the extra chain, it just dangles and gets in the way, whereas this one has 2 holes, so when it does adjust, it'll just go inside and loop around and nothing is dangling. So yeah, this is my pink mini rectangular. Next bag is the infamous small classic flap in lambskin leather with gold hardware. I'll be quite honest, I don't really use this bag that much. But also, did y'all hear about the 2024 price increase? This bag, I had no idea, but this bag apparently in 2023 was like $9,600, $9,300, I don't know, $9,000 something for us, the small classic flap. But in 2024, whenever the next price increases, it's going up to like 11,000 plus. And I honestly think that's kind of ridiculous because I would never pay $11,000 for a new small classic flap. Next handbag from Chanel is this vintage. Actually, I don't know if this is vintage or not, but it's an older seasonal piece. I want to say this was from like 9 or 10 years ago. It's not vintage, I lied, sorry. But it's in this fabulous, fabulous olive green color in ruthenium hardware. Again, this is one of my pieces that is not in gold hardware, but I feel like the olive green color with the ruthenium is so, I think it would have looked weird with gold hardware. But I mean, this was at a great price point. I think I only like paid a little over $1,000 for this. It was in great condition when I bought it. Now it's kind of wearing just because I threw this bag around. This was my everyday bag for a whole year in any season. So, great find. My next category is Dior, which is my husband's favorite brand right now, or as of now. I actually have a love-hate relationship with Dior. I used to have several bags, now I'm down to 3, thinking about getting rid of 1 more. It's so sad, but who knows? I don't know. Dior isn't for everybody. Anyway, first bag is the Dior saddle in the caramel color, obviously with the brushed gold hardware. Isaac got this for me when we went to New York a couple of years ago. I believe it was for Christmas. Yeah, I think it was for Christmas. Like I said, Dior is his favorite luxury brand right now, and so whenever we walk into Dior, he always wants to walk out with something. This is what I got. I will be honest, this is not the bag that I'm gonna get rid of, because I think it's such a statement piece, and I'm sure I'll find a use for it sometime or another. I just don't know how to style this, to be honest. And also, now that I'm pregnant, I don't really have a use for this because it is so impractical. Nothing really fits in here. And you know, when you're pregnant, you just have a lot of extra stuff that you want to put in your bags, and this definitely doesn't even fit my essentials at the moment. So who knows, maybe I'll find a use for this before baby comes. Next handbag is the Dior book tote in the classic blue oblique pattern. This is in the small size. Isaac also bought this for me. I want to say it was for like an early anniversary gift last year. And I say early because our anniversary is in August. He bought this for me during the summer before we left for Korea and Hawaii. I think it's a great travel bag. I don't think it's good for everyday use just because it's a fabric bag, it pills, there's like little stranglers, but it is a great travel bag, like I said. I'm glad he got this for me in the small size instead of the medium, just because my frame is a little bit smaller. I am only 5'3" for reference. The medium one looked kind of weird on me, so yeah. The last bag I have from Dior is this small Caro bag in the puffy leather, not the grain leather. Isaac also got this for me when we went to LA a few years back. At the time, he was really into the puffy style, and because I already had 2 Chanel 19 flaps, he wanted to give me something different, so he surprised me this from Dior. I will say I really do like this bag. You can wear it shoulder or crossbody. But it's so heavy. It's so heavy, and I think it's coming from the hardware, because the bag itself is pretty light, but then when you let it go and just hang on the hardware, it's just heavy. It digs into my skin. I'm not the biggest fan of it. This is actually the bag that I plan on either rehoming or selling or giving away to somebody in my family. Okay, next brand is Prada. First one is this white Clio with silver hardware. I bought this spontaneously. Maybe it was last year. It might have been the year before. I don't know why I bought it, but I bought it. And I think it was because back then I didn't have anything in like this pearly white color or this snow white color. And I was just really attracted to the color white. This one, it just had a good price point. The leather was shiny. Everything about it was shiny when I first got it. Also, it's like a freaking hole. Like, you can fit anything in here for how small and skinny this bag is. I mean, I know Prada is not everybody's favorite company, but I do think they make some quality pieces, and also their price point is pretty good for what they bring out and for their quality, for the quality of their bags. Next bag is a bag that I'm currently using right now, so it's just stuffed. Is my Prada re-edition bag. I got this a long time ago. Actually, I didn't get this. My mom got this for me as a birthday present a long time. I'm not sure, but it's been a few years, and this is just I throw this bag around, and it's honestly, I don't think it's broken because of the fact that it's nylon. I don't know, it's just a great bag. I don't normally like nylon, but I've been into it these days just because I'm so rough with my bags, and this bag I don't really care if it gets kind of dirty or wet because you can just wipe it off. Next two handbags are from Louis Vuitton. That's not a surprise there, but I don't think it was featured in my last collection video. Maybe this was, I'm not sure, but it's my pochette accessoire. I mean, it's just a good, it's just a good bag. Do I really have to say anything about this? No, right? This is a forever bag for me. The next one is the micro pochette Matisse in the empreinte leather in white. Comes with a gold chain. Obviously, you can wear this crossbody or a long shoulder strap. There's two hooks here, so you can definitely maneuver it to be a shorter bag, or you can just wear it like this. You can't fit anything in here. You can fit some cards, a travel size perfume, definitely not your phone. Your car keys will fit in here. I wouldn't recommend this bag. I just got it because it was cute, and I think this was during my white bag obsession era. I don't know, something about it. All right, my next bag is from Fendi. I'm not sure what this is called. I got this when I went to Miami on a girls trip with my friends. It comes with a gold chain and a long pouch, but it's a good catch-all if for any other purse as well. You can wear this crossbody, shoulder. You can maneuver it into a shorter shoulder bag. Next bag is this mini Saigon from Goyard. Comes with the strap. You can't wear it. Well, I guess you could wear it as a shoulder bag, but it's a long shoulder bag. You wouldn't be able to. It's not something you can maneuver into a shorter one. I carry it like this. Honestly, I've only carried this bag like 3 times. I just don't know what to style it with. So if you have any styling tips for this bag in particular, let me know in the comments down below, because I love it. I just don't know how to wear it. The last brand is Hermes, which is probably the most exciting brand for everybody in a luxury bag collection. The first handbag that I have from Hermes is the Evelyn TPM in the A-taupe color. Honestly, when I first was offered this bag, I was like, what could I possibly fit in this thing? And I said no. I was like, no, it's okay. I don't really want it. Also, it wasn't my favorite color. If I were to purchase this bag, I wanted it to be in the nata or the cray color or the gold color, but they didn't have it, and they said that it was a really long waiting list for it, which I believe because it's Hermes. So after 2 weeks, I reached out to my SA again, and I was like, do you still have it? And she was like, obviously no. But another one came into the store after 3 days, so she was like, hey, I have one, do you want it? I can save it for you. So I was like, I mean, sure, I guess. So I went and I got it, and bro, this thing is so great. I wear this all the time, honestly, to the point that Isaac got so annoyed with it. Obviously, casually, I wore it with the strap that it came with. It's navy blue with gold hardware. And then when I wore it to like events or anything, I put like a twilly on it or a shorter gold chain strap. If you're looking to dabble into Hermes, honestly, getting the Evelyn is probably actually, it's not the easiest thing to get, especially in this size. But if you're ever offered one, just get it, because you won't regret it. This is actually a very great purchase for me. It's a great investment and a great start to my Hermes journey. Well, I didn't know I was starting a journey back when I bought this, but it was just a great starter piece for Hermes. The next handbag that I got from Hermes was my black Picotin 22 with black leather, gold hardware. It's the bucket style. I use and abuse this as well. And what I will say is that, and I know how cliche this sounds, because anybody that bought an Hermes bag will say this, but their quality and their leather is unmatched, literally unmatched. Their price points for their entry-level bags, so the Evelyn, the Picotin, sometimes the Lindy, prices are okay. It's not that bad. I think this was such a great piece for me, and I think it was so great just because this is when I started dabbling into the bucket handbag style. Back then I was looking into the Celine bucket handbag and a Fendi one, I think, but I don't know, something about this. When my SA offered this to me, I was like, it's coming home with me. Like, I didn't even have to, I didn't even hesitate. I was offered this literally on my birthday, and I was like, all right, let's go, wrap it up. So yeah. Okay, the next handbag I acquired from Hermes, it was the Picotin 18 in the gold with gold hardware, white stitching. There's no reason for me to have two of these other than the fact that it's different colors and different sizes. I use this more for everyday just because it fits a lot, and then I use this, honestly speaking, I didn't really use this that often. I don't think I'm in love with it. This is actually one piece that I'm thinking about rehoming. See, this is how much I haven't used it. The tape on the lock is still on here. Tape on the feet are still, or the protective covers, stickers on the hardware are still on there. I did put an organizer in here just because this style, especially the bucket style, it flops a lot. So yeah, I'm not in love with the size. It's too small for me, in my opinion. I don't know. The next bag that I got from Hermes was my Lindy 26, black Togo leather with gold hardware. And my God, when I was first offered this, I originally wanted the mini Lindy. Obviously, that's what everybody wants. But then I saw this, and then she also brought out like the Swift leather in like a light blue color. And my eyes just gravitated towards the black one for two reasons. Swift leather is very smooth leather, and I was just afraid to use it just because I didn't want to scratch it. And because of the color, obviously, I love black. Blue color also kind of scared me a little bit, so that's why I didn't even look at it twice. I mean, you can only wear it as a shoulder bag. That's the one con, but my God, this fits so many things. But you open it up and there's tissue paper in it now, but it's a whole freaking pit. I don't have an organizer in here just because I know that I'm not ever gonna get rid of this bag and I'm just gonna use and abuse it. But I use this bag every day for I don't even know how long. This has easily become one of my favorite bags. I still consider this as one of my everyday bags. I actually just went from this to this a couple of days ago, just because this was getting a little too heavy for me, and I'm almost in my 3rd trimester and I just can't breathe. So, but this, if you're ever offered any type of Lindy, the 30 is kind of big. The 26 is a good size for me. Again, I'm 5'3", but if you're ever offered a Lindy, just go for it. I mean, it is kind of pricey. I think mine was like a little over $8,000, which is a lot for a bag. But again, Hermes quality, their leather, their stitching, everything. Oh, love it. Last bag from Hermes, last bag in my collection is none other than my Hermes Birkin 25 in the gold, with gold hardware and Togo leather. My essay is so sweet. I found out I was pregnant late July, early August of 2023. I told her that I was pregnant, and literally a week later, she was like, hey, I might have something for you. Come into the store. So I went with Isaac. She pulled this out, and I was like, oh my God. I was speechless. I didn't even know what to say, because I didn't spend a lot of money at Hermes, I don't think, for me to be able to receive this bag. But I was offered this, and I was like, well, obviously I'm gonna buy it. And Isaac was like, oh, so how much is this? And she was like, well, with tax, it's gonna be like, you know, a little over $11,000. And his eyes were just like, okay, I'll buy it for you. And I was like, what? And then he drops this is your push present. So this was my push present. Like, seriously? Look how beautiful this is. Anyway, that was my story for the Birkin, but I haven't used it yet just because I just haven't used it. I'm too afraid to use it. This is my first Birkin 25. I did have the 30 and the 35, but I didn't like it, so I ended up sending it back. But the 25 is just so great. All right, well, that concludes my handbag collection of 2024. I feel like I'm pretty good just because the last handbag that we did purchase or buy was the Hermes Birkin. There's a couple that I think I want to add on. I'm also on the hunt for like a pre-mom bag, something bigger for me to use now and for me to potentially use when the baby comes that's not a diaper bag. So yeah, if you have any recommendations on those as well, please let me know. But that's it. If you've lasted this long, thank you so much for watching my first YouTube video in 3 or 4 years. I promise I'll try to post more consistently, but I won't promise that it's going to be all luxury. Most likely my channel is going to take a turn where it's going to be more of like a lifestyle, like mommy lifestyle, baby, and luxury. I don't know. I'm still kind of thinking about it, but yeah. If you think you're going to be interested in that type of thing, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment, you know the drill. But yeah, thanks for coming back to my channel, and if you're new, thanks for stopping by. That's it. Okay, bye.